stop that, please?
Alright, we got our light beers. We're gonna watch some Little Women. Well. That looks pretty good. First thoughts on that?
It looks exactly like that Little Women movie from the 90s.
Do you remember watching the first one?
Oh yeah.
What happens?
There was literally...
Who's the main actress?
There was a little...
Who's the main actress?
It was the chick from that first Spider-Man movie. She was the youngest sister.
Is it Winona Ryder in it?
I don't know. But I know that chick was...
The point is, we don't fucking know.
Yeah. Well, they did have that... There's that one scene where she was curling her hair. You see that with the iron? And her hair came up. That was literally the exact same thing that happened in the original.
The girl from Lady Bird, which you probably didn't watch.
I didn't watch that.
It was like an Oscar movie from last year.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't it a Netflix original?
No.
Oh, that's the... I'm thinking of the one where they have their eyes closed.
That's definitely not...
Bird Box.
That's definitely not Oscar-worthy. That movie is shite. You've got Emma Watson, who's Hermione.
Obviously.
You've got Florence Pugh.
Okay.
We have Timothy Chalamet, who I've seen, but I don't know. Meryl Streep. She's always getting Oscars somehow. Laura Dern, the purple-haired girl from Star Wars Episode 8.
You're reading the current cast.
The Last Jedi. The current cast.
Okay.
The Last Jedi was the best Star Wars movie ever. Cheers to that, brother. And then we also have Bob Odenkirk. Breaking Bad. He's Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul. He's Better Call Saul. So you got a cast there, and it's the director of Lady Bird, Greta something. So
the movie doesn't look bad, but it looks like a remake of the original. That's what
It looks like a competent film that may have some heart to it. You know what Florence Pugh is from?
Yeah, that
she's in the
horror movie.
She's in the Ari Aster film from 2019, Midsommar, or some people say Midsommar. That was a good film, wasn't it?
It was a very well constructed film. Personally, I didn't like it. Not that it was not that. No, let me finish what I'm saying. It's not that it was a bad movie. It was a very good movie, very well made, but it was a
Pugh kicked ass.
It was a true horror movie in the fact that I felt horrible, like I witnessed something I shouldn't be watching.
But that's such a good thing. He wrote the film to try to make it so that people were conflicted with their feelings when they left the theater. He accomplished it. And here's the prime example. Because he hated it. He absolutely just felt like shit. And he didn't like the fact that he felt like shit because he said it felt gross or whatever. But I, on the other hand, I loved it. It's like an emotional type of movie, like an experience. Like you sit down for 2.5 hours and you watch it. And you just like emotionally transported into this other world. Which is why I want him to also watch Hereditary. Because at this point in time, he hasn't watched Hereditary yet. And that is a film experience that is beyond anything else.
Did you know that there was an interview?
Midsommar, Hereditary.
There was an interview with him, and he said that the main focus of this movie, Midsommar, was on the breakup. He wanted it to feel like a breakup that's like dragging out.
A bad breakup film is how he described it.
And he wanted you to like hate the boyfriend. How well they were able to make the movie there wasn't so much that it was creepy, but just how disturbing it was, even though the entire movie took place in the
daylight.
Yeah,
I guess
it'd be a lot easier to do it in the night. I will say that that inbred guy, the one who was like painting their religious texts. You know how he was in the trailer?
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna play a bigger role, so it's not a bad thing because then it kind of you're expecting it. So then the fact that they did something different with it.
Little Woman looks alright, and we might end up seeing it. So, cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that.